Oscar season is officially underway. Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Burt with Starpulse. We are so excited to be here today because it is the Governor's Ball preview. Now this is the official party that happens immediately after the Academy Awards. So everyone from nominees, presenters, and winners will be in this ballroom. They'll be eating food from Wolfgang Puck, they'll be having some tasty cocktails, and they'll be enjoying all of this gorgeous decor from the flowers to the furniture to that amazing chandelier. This is the 7th year that Sterling Vineyards has participated in the Governor's Ball. What do you look for each year when it comes to wine?
First, it starts with great grapes. And then second, our winemakers put together a lovely blend to work with the Oscars. So it should be elegant, it should be refined, and then most importantly, work with Wolfgang's great food.
Is it a specific blend for the Oscars that you can't get anywhere else?
On the red, absolutely. And in this case, this year we're pouring the 2007 Reserve Cabernet, which was a special library release blended specifically for the Oscars.
All right, Mark, it's great to see you again.
Great seeing you too, Kristen.
How do you top yourself year to year? What are we doing? Anything different this year with the envelopes?
I took the easy way out in the sense that when I originally designed the Oscar envelope, the winner's envelope, with the Oscar in mind, the Oscar statuette, it's probably been the same statuette throughout Oscar history. I'm sure it's changed a little bit, but we took the same approach with the envelope. So year after year, we're building a new iconic piece of Oscar history with the winner's envelope so that the Oscar statuette has its nice companion, but Oscar season is comprised of many different events. So this year, for the first time ever, we created a wardrobe for the Oscar season with the invitations and the communications. So here is the array of colors. It's a beautiful fashion-forward color, from black diamond to ruby. You can see the gold beveled edge. It was inspired by the winner's envelope. And these go out to a somewhat larger group, obviously, than the envelope, so it's still fairly exclusive, invitation only. I want to introduce you to the Oscar Collection by Mark Friedland. 10 great designs. The only ones that you'll find that can feature the Oscar name, the Oscar statuette. They're at no cost. They're compliments of Evi Postmark, Mark Friedland, and the Academy. You could even download Red Carpet Oscar Bingo, so you could play at home as well.
We're so excited to have Francois and the T&O Champagne here this year at the ball. But I think that the guests are really going to be so pleased with the product. Do you not agree?
Yeah, no, it's a great wine because it's first, it's very unusual in the way that it's a small, teeny tiny house. It's a brand new brand, small production, 300,000 bottles only, and we own our own grapes, vineyards, and it allows us to make very high-end quality champagne, which is unfortunately not too widely available anymore.
I think we have 1,500 bottles of the T&O Champagne.
1,500 bottles of T&O will be
And how
featured.
many guests do we have, Francois, at the ball?
1,200.
So that means everyone's going to get 1 point something bottle to themselves.
Well, it's about a bottle per head, yes.
I think that'll do it.
The colors to me are really striking this year, and they really stand out, and I love the color palette. So what were you inspired by when you started thinking, oh, I can utilize these types of flowers?
Well, in this color palette, there are a lot of great flowers, which we don't normally get to use. Great orchids, which come from Thailand, from Hawaii, from all over the world. And very unique, very different flowers, like these very cool monkey tail, they call them, or they're actually fern shoots from Hawaii. Stuff like this, the great calla lilies. Kale, we never got to use kale.
And in terms of do you always feel like this particular year I did so well, I need to try and do better? I mean, do you sit there and panic about that with the Governor's Ball? Because this is sort of the party of the year.
This is the party. No, I don't panic. It's always a challenge, and every year it's different, and we thrive on challenge. So for us, it's exciting, and we hope we rise to the occasion.
Now, where's your inspiration? I mean, you look to the movies, but do you start thinking like the day after the Governor's Ball on February 25th, I know what I want to do for next year?
No, absolutely not. We only start like a month before to think about it, like around the 10th of January or so. We say, okay, what can we do this year? What can we do different? What can we do the same? Like, people love the chicken pot pie, and we make it every year.
And how do you deal with the Hollywood diets, gluten-free and vegan and vegetarian?
We have everything. If somebody is a vegan, like Ellen DeGeneres and all these some actresses or actors who are vegans, we have a whole menu for them. We have great meats, we have great fish, we have something for everybody. So 35 different dishes, so everybody gonna find something.
Excellent. And what is your particular favorite dish this year? Which is the one you think stands out amongst them all?
You know what? I would not have one. I would try them all because I love caviar. So I would start with a potato with caviar. I would have a little lobster, maybe a little comfort food with like a chicken pot pie, and then maybe a little macaroni and cheese or a little tortellini. I think then you could see already, okay, what's next? Well, save room for dessert.
All right, you guys, that's a wrap from the Governor's Ball preview. I'm Kristen Burt for Starpulse. We'll see you next time.